Hi, this is Ridea Keeping It Real, and we are reading through the Bible using the Good News Bible, and we're on the Apocrypha. We're on the book of Sirach, and we're on the book of Sirach, chapter 24. I have already recorded this chapter once, and I had my amplification on my recorder, and so it made the sound like I was in a tunnel. So I'm re-recording it. I've already colored the pictures, so that's why they're colored, because we're going to re-record this. And it's a wonderful book. Wonderful book. So, chapter 24, In Praise of Wisdom. Listen to wisdom. She proudly sings her own praises amongst the Israelites, her own people, in the assembly of the Most High, in the presence of his power. This is wisdom speaking. I am the word spoken by the Most High. I covered the earth like a mist. I made my home in highest heavens, my throne on the pillar of clouds. Alone, I walked around the circle of the sky and walked through the ocean beneath the earth. I ruled over all the earth and the ocean waves, over every nation, over every people. I looked everywhere for a place to settle, some part of the world to make my home. Then my Creator, who created the universe, told me where I was to live. Make your home in Israel, he said. The descendants of Jacob will be your people. He created me in eternity before time began, and I will exist for all eternity to come. I served him in the sacred tent and then made my home on Mount Zion. He settled me in the beloved city and gave me authority over Jerusalem. I put down roots amongst an honored people whom the Lord had chosen as his own. I grew tall like the cedars in Lebanon, like the cypresses on Mount Hermon, like the palm tree of Engedi, like the roses of Jericho, like beautiful olive trees in the fields, like plane trees growing by the water. My breath was the spicy smell of cinnamon, of sweet perfume, finest myrrh, of stach, onycha, and galbanum, the fragrant incense in the sacred tent. Like an oak, I spread out my branches, magnificent and graceful. Like a grapevine, I put out lovely shoots. My blossoms gave way to rich and glorious fruit. Come to me, all of you who want me, and eat your fill of my fruit. You will remember me as sweeter than honey, better than the honey from the honeycomb. Eat me, and you will hunger for more. Drink me, and you will thirst for more. Obey me, and you will never have cause for embarrassment. Do as I say, and you will be safe from sin. Beautiful, beautiful. That was just beautiful. And I highlighted this as I went back and read it. This was interesting. Walked through the ocean beneath the earth. So think about that. You know how they say there's water under the earth? There's something under the earth. There's a whole nother world under the earth. It says walked through the ocean beneath the earth. That was interesting to me. And then wisdom's making her home in Israel. I just love this. This right here, I was going to look this up. Sorry, these fragrances here, because these are original perfume and myrrh that was sacred smells in the tent, that maybe we can find this incense and burn it as sacred smells. Because I think these things are going to be important as we move forward to go back to the Hebrew ways, our ways. Here we go. We're going to keep going. Wisdom and the law. Wisdom is the law which Moses commanded us to keep, the covenant of God Most High, the inheritance of the synagogues of Israel. The law overflows with wisdom, like the Pishon River, like the Tigris at fruit picking time. The law brims over with understanding, like the Euphrates, like the Jordan at harvest time. It sparkles with teaching, like the Nile, like the Gibeon of grape picking time. The first man ever created never knew wisdom completely, and the last person on earth will be no more successful. The possibilities of wisdom are vaster than the ocean. Her resources are more profound than the deepest waters beneath the earth. As for me, I thought of myself as an irrigation canal bringing water from the river into the garden. I only intended to water my orchard and flower beds, but the canal soon became a river, and the river became a sea. And so I present you with my learnings. I hold it high so that its light can be seen everywhere, like that of a rising sun. Like an inspired prophet, I pour out my teachings so that future generations can benefit from them. Please realize that I have not done all this hard work for myself alone, but to help anyone who wants to be wise. Chapter 25. People who deserve praise. There are 3 things in which I take special delight, things that are beautiful to the Lord and man alike. These are the 3 things: brothers who get along with each other, neighbors who are friends, and a married couple who are happy together. These are the 3 kinds of people there are 3 kinds of people I cannot stand, whose behavior I found highly offensive. Poor people who are arrogant, rich people who lie, and foolish old men who commit adultery. Unless you learn what you can while you're young, you will never be wise when you reach old age. Sound judgment, good advice, and gray hair go together beautifully. Wisdom, understanding, and sound counsel are appropriate to the aged and the respected. Elderly people wear the crown of long experience, and they can boast of nothing finer than their fear of the Lord. I will tell you about 10 kinds of people that I feel fortunate to know, especially fortunate in the case of the 10th. Here we go. 1, someone who takes pride in his children. 2, someone who lives to see his enemies fall. 3, a man fortunate enough to have an understanding wife. 4, a married couple who are well matched. 5, a person who never speaks sinfully. 6, a person who doesn't have to work for someone less competent than themselves. 7, someone fortunate enough to have a real friend. 8, a person that people are happy to listen to. 9, and the really great one, someone who is wise. 10. But the greatest one of all is the person who fears the Most High. Such a person has no equal, because the fear of the Most High is the most important thing in the world. I thought those were great. 10 great things. And that's the picture that I colored of the 3 things that he loves. That brothers who get along, neighbors who are friends, and then the married couple who's happy as a family. And then women, no wound is as serious as a wounded love. No troubles are as serious as troubles that a woman cause. No sufferings are worse than the sufferings caused by people who hate you. No revenge is worse than the revenge taken by an enemy. No poison is deadlier than the poison of a snake. And no anger is deadlier than the anger of a woman. I would rather live in the same house with a lion or a dragon than with a bad wife. When a wife is in a bad mood, her expression changes until she looks like an angry bear. Her husband has to go and eat with his neighbors, where he can't hold back his bitter sighs. Compared with the troubles caused by a woman, any other troubles look small. May such women suffer the fate of sinners. This is obviously written by a man. A quiet man living with a nagging wife is like an old man climbing up a sandy hill. Never lose your head over a woman's beauty, and don't try to win a woman because she's wealthy. When a man is supported by his wife, there is sure to be anger, arrogance, and humiliation. A bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. Sin began with a woman, and we must all die because of her. Don't let a bad wife have her way any more than you would allow water to leak from your cisterns. If she won't do as you tell her, divorce her. I thought when I read that the first time, I did a little bit of research on that one. Like, really? I had to go to the Sefer and read it, and it says that in the Sefer. Right? The husband of a good wife is a fortunate man. He will live twice as long because of her. A fine wife is a joy to her husband, and he can live out his years in peace. A good wife is among the precious blessings given to those who fear the Lord. Whether such men are rich or poor, they will be happy and always look cheerful. There are 4 things that scare me: vicious rumors spread around town, a gathering mob, false accusations. These are all worse than death. But a woman jealous of another woman causes heartache and grief. Her tongue lashes out at everyone. A bad wife is like a yoke that doesn't fit. Trying to control her is like holding a scorpion. A drunken woman is an infuriating sight. She can't conceal her shameless behavior. You can tell an unfaithful wife by the bold and flirty look in her eyes. If your daughter is determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets. If she is too self-willed, be on guard and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. A gracious wife is her husband's delight. Her abilities make him a stronger man. A wife who doesn't talk too much is a gift from the Lord. Such restraint is admirable beyond words. A modest wife has endless charm. It is a quality too precious to measure. The beauty of a good wife is her well-kept home is like the noonday sun shining on the Lord's sky. Her beautiful face and attractive figure are as lovely as the light from the sacred lampstand in the temple. And like its gold shaft set on a silver base are her shapely legs and strong ankles. I don't know how I feel about what I just read, but it's almost like misogynistic to me a little bit, but I'll keep going. Sad observations. There are 2 things that make me sad, and a third that make me angry. A soldier who has become poor, intelligent people who are not respected, and a righteous person who turns to evil. The Most High will punish such a person with death. A merchant can hardly avoid doing wrong. Every salesman is guilty of sin. Many people have sinned while looking for profit. If you want to be rich, you have to keep blinders on your eyes. It is hard to remove a peg that is stuck between 2 stones of a house, and it's just as hard to remove dishonesty from buying and selling. I agree with that. I was a buyer for many years. That's true. Unless you are determined in your fear of the Lord, your house is going to come down on you. Speech reflects true feelings. A person's talk shows his faults. It's like a sieve that separates out the rubbish. The way you think shows your character, just as surely as the kennel shows any flaws in the pottery being fired. You can tell how well a tree has been cared for by the fruit it bears, and you can tell a person's feelings by the way he expresses himself. Never praise anyone before you hear him talk. That's the real test. true. Honesty. If you try to be honest, you can be, and it will improve your character as handsome clothing improves your appearance. Birds come to roost with those of their own kind, and the habit of honesty comes to those who try to be honest. Sin awaits those looking for a chance to sin, just as a lion waits for prey. I thought that was important. Foolish talk. When devout people talk, what they say always makes sense, but foolish people are always contradicting themselves. When you find yourself with stupid people, look for some excuse to leave. But when you are with serious-minded people, stay as long as you can. The stories that foolish people tell are offensive, and they make jokes about the worst kinds of sin. When such people curse, it is enough to make your hair stand on end. And when they start arguing amongst themselves, all you can do is to stop up your ears. It is painful to listen to them insult each other, as with such blustering, and such blustering can lead to violence. Betraying secrets. If you repeat secrets that have been told to you, you are destroying the confidence others have in you, and you will never have a close friend. Respect your friends and keep faith with them. If you do betray a friend's confidence, you may as well forget you have a friend. Yet you have killed that friendship just as surely as if you'd taken a weapon and killed an enemy. Your friend is gone. You can no more get him back than you can get a bird to come back to your hand once you let it go. Don't bother going after him. It's too late. He is gone. Like a deer escaped from a trap. Wounds can be bandaged and insults can be forgiven, but if you betray a confidence, it is hopeless. I highlighted that, and my granddaughter was over this weekend, and I went over that with her. I went over honesty with her, too, both of these with her. I think these are important things for kids to know and learn so that they don't make these mistakes, right? So that's a good verse to go over with your grandchildren. Um, snip it, cut it, print it. Hypocrisy. When someone starts winking at you, he has something bad in mind, and nothing can stop him from going through with it. When he's with you, his talk is so nice. He compliments you on every word you say, but behind your back, it's different. It's a different story. He will take what you have said and turn it against you. There is nothing in the world that I hate as much as a person like that, and the Most High hates him too. Throw a stone straight up in the air, and it will come down on your head. Strike a blow, and you yourself will be wounded. People who set traps fall into them themselves. People who hurt others will be hurt by their own actions and will have no idea why. Arrogant people insult others and make fun of them. But someone is waiting like a lion for a chance to take revenge on them. Those who are happy to witness the downfall of devout people are going to fall into a trap and die a painful death. I just think this is different than Proverbs, the short, piffy little sayings. It's things that I think we need as a nation today. Our community needs it. And just things that we can use to be better people, to be more virtuous, to be more righteous, to live as the Most High wants us to live. This is a week of the pagan holiday, Thanksgiving, but to me, I just use every day as Thanksgiving. I'm actually right now, it's 11/25, November 25th, and I decided to go on a fast, a 36-hour fast. So I started it last night at 11, and I'll finish it tomorrow. I started last night at 11 p.m., right before I went to sleep. And so, it's 6 o'clock now. So I've been fasting now, what's that? 12, almost 18 hours. And so I will finish it tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And ChatGPT has helped me understand what's happening with my body, with my mind. So I encourage it. It's supposed to renew your body and your mind in this 36-hour period, and it's working for me. I've gotten beyond the I'm hungry stage. I'm just drinking water with some electrolytes in it. You buy little electrolytes to put in your water. So I won't be coloring today because I've already colored. But this is great chapters in Sirach. So until next time, it's right at keeping it real.